Bob Dylan, Bob Dole, Newhart, Marley, until Zech Shammai, Zich Shama, Oishai Dich Sama, Nichshai Yeschal, Lechmena, Chamjayach, Simjayach, Zamaya, Nachsham. I'm Achshan Yichshama, Yichshmai Zichai, Yichai Jimai, Na Lennon, Yichnai Smin, Yichnai Zonstan, Yichnai Jama Hach, Machajunia, John Lennon, Chanya Penapicheng Yishka, and Hodri Chav here, she's Paul Mccartney. Hello, I'm Paul Mccartney. I was born in Liverpool, 24th Road. My mother, Mary, came to me speaking words of wisdom, let it be. She died when I was 14 years old. How do we come next? Now we've got what's his name? George Harrison. He's the son of Hari. The deity in Hinduism? I don't know. But I do know that his name is Harrison, George Harrison. The only man within the Beatles who had that much interest in Ravi Shankar. A sitar. But now we get to Beethoven Drum Set, okay? Why is it Beethoven's Drum Set? Because Ringo Starrsky, he used to play the Ludwig brand of drums. Ludwig van Beethoven, get it, people? Ludwig van Beethoven. Anyway, we got Ringo. Ringo goes under George. George is on top. Alright? Little Georgie boy. And then Paulie above him. Paulie McShorland. On above. Goes on top. Clicks it on there. What do we got next? John Lennon. Core founding member of the Beatles, who were a group that evolved out of the skiffle group that John created in 1956 called the Quarrymen from Quarrybank High School. So, keep that in mind, folks. I am thirsty. I need some juice! Some juicy juice, Libby's juicy juice. Yeah. Actually, I have something even better than juicy juice. You see this, folks? Superfood immunity boost. Yumski much, huh? Very, very yumski. I have some now. Put in a glass. In a glass of Chardonnay naked. I don't know what is going on tonight. It looks like I'm creating some sort of party in Agrabah. Everybody will be there, you know. Yes. Was it pomegranate juice, elderberries, cranberries, echinacea, zinc? I may even have some chalav after this mug of juice. Alright. I still have more shenanigans to do. That's what I do with my time during a fucking pandemic. What can I say? I just love what I do so much. I don't want to stop. This is my life. La vida loca, my friends. Cheers. Delicioso. Love it. Well, Leonard Bernstein, the man man was a beast. Oh, a composer extraordinaire. Maria's West Side Story. Some enchanted evening, you will meet a stranger. Be wise, compromise, and be wise. Wait, that sounded music, wrong musical. It had nothing to do with it. That was freaking Rodgers and Hammerstein. Oh, God. Chichester Psalms. Kaddish. The Rabbanan? Mourners, Yatom? Kaddish Shalem or Chati Kaddish? I don't know. Not up to me to decide. Elmore Leonard, renowned author. Jim McCartney, Paul McCartney's dad. You know, Paul McCartney, his first name's not Paul, it's James. You get that? James Paul McCartney. His father was Jim, so in order to disambiguate his situation, everyone just called him Paul. Paul. It's simple. Paul has a brother named Michael. Mike McCartney is a photographer. And Mike McCartney took photos of the Beatles. Many shows that they did. What are the shows, man? They were all over the world, damn it. Like Melbourne, Australia, Amsterdam, Paris, France, various states in America. They tried going to Israel at one point, but was it Golda Meir who basically told them they couldn't come? They said, "We will not come." And then they say, "Oh, we will come." And they never did. Alas, the Bible Belt, the United States of America, they didn't like the Beatles at all. They felt very threatened by them. People, and the KKK and all that stuff. The truth of the matter was, the Beatles were, like many rock musicians, they were rebels. They took pop music to another step. No pop musician had ever in their whole lives done before. Certainly, Chuck Berry, Buddy Holly were instrumental in pioneering rock and roll. You know? I mean, come on. Buddy Holly wore these frickin' Ray-Ban glasses. I used to have Ray-Bans. I think I still do. Buddy Holly and his band, the Crickets. They made it pretty big. Yeah. They played a bunch of shows around the United States, and I forget, they probably toured, I'm sure they toured Europe at some point. Well, that'll be the day. Well, that'll be the day. That'll be the day. That'll be the day when I die. Buddy Holly and the Crickets. You know, the Beatles actually did a recording of that song in 1958. That was the same year that George Harrison was invited to join the Quarrymen. Later, the Beatles, of course. What am I saying? You already know that, guys. I've already explained it like a fucking million times. You guys should watch Nowhere Boy, because Nowhere Boy is about the Beatles growing up, centered around John Lennon and his upbringing living with his Aunt Mimi at Menlove Avenue in Woolton, Liverpool. In spite of all the danger, or of all that may be, I'll do anything for you, anything you want me to, if you'll be true to me. I love after you, I have never done before. I'm here each other. I'm knocking at your door. In spite of all the danger. In spite of all the danger. I think it was McCartney and Harrison who wrote that one. Or maybe that was Cry for a Shadow, I forget. So much knowledge, so much more to learn. I bet Ludwig von Beethoven's rolling on over in his grave right now as Chuck Berry does his duck walk. Yep. Chuck Berry, guys. Chuck Berry died in 2016. No, I forget, 2016, 17. Around the same time that David Bowie passed. Chuck Berry was a very, very old man. He was born in 1926. And during his long, illustrious career as a rock and roll pioneer, he influenced hundreds and plenty of rock musicians, various genres, not just the Beatles, but the Stones, the Who, somewhat the Kinks, you know, all the British groups were very influenced by his music. But Chuck Berry popularized this stage move called the duck walk. Most of you have probably seen this move without even knowing about it, knowing what it was called, or what is the significance of the duck walk anyway? Why do you even want to learn about this old music in the 21st century? Well, let me tell you something, people. It may be chronologically old, but look at this perspective. Look at it from a different perspective. The world, we are in 2021. That means that according to the Gregorian calendar, we are 2,000 years after the death of Jesus Christ. Or Jesus. So, rock and roll, from a historical perspective, is not that old at all. We have forgotten as a society the importance of creating beauty in what we do. Old family values. Okay? Can't get enough of that juice, guys. Really good. I'd like to teach the world to sing perfect harmony, but I like to build a world of hope and furnish it with love. I tried an experiment yesterday. I was watching Feed the Birds Tuppence a Bag from Mary Poppins, the Disney Mary Poppins, and I noticed that I had a pretty high range singing that. So I want to try this and actually present this in a video form and put on YouTube and see what happens. Try again. That was not good. Alright, I don't want to put myself on the spot, but each day to the steps of St. Paul's, the little old bird woman comes. In her own special way, to the people she calls. Come by my bags full of crumbs. Come feed the little birds, show them you care, and you'll be glad if you do. The young ones are hungry, the nests are so bare. All it takes is time. tuppence from you. Tuppence, tuppence a bag. Tuppence, tuppence a bag. Peter Pans, that's what she cried, while overhead the birds fill the sky. All around the cathedral the saints and apostles look down as she sails her west. Although you can see it, you know they are smiling each time someone shows that he cares. Oh, her words are simple and few. Listen, listen, she is calling to you. Feed the birds, tuppence